Pardon that interruption. This guy's still here, but as you can see, UNATCO has firmly taken over. All the NSF are gone. Don't know if they have been gunned down to the man, or if they were simply taken prisoner to be interrogated by our good friend Simons. But it is no matter. These guys are all... I think this thing can actually hurt you if you walk into it. Not too sure. Nope. But we can ride it. Whee! I'm out of here. Alright, so now that that's all done, we are free to go around. All the cameras and turrets should be deactivated, so we are free to go around with our fancy key and take all of the supplies in these towers. See, the cameras are deactivated, nothing to worry about. There's no other way to get in these without the key, so that's how you gotta do it. Sniper rifle, I don't think we really get any extra ammo out of that, so that's just there if you've never picked one up before. Next tower is over here. One of these has a GEP gun in it, which I'd like to pick up, but we really do not have much room for it. The mod that I originally intended to install on this, but I could not because it's a Steam game. It's possible I could have downloaded a pirated version, but I am not going to do that ever. I don't really believe in pirating software. You guys can I'm not going to argue it with you, basically. I know a lot of people have their justifications for it, but I don't. I just think people worked hard on this. They deserve to be paid for it. Granted, they're probably not earning much money from games like these anymore, but still, I am an honest man. Mostly. Apart from the fact that I kill unarmed prisoners for money. And here's the GEP gun. Cannot imagine there's enough we can drop in order to pick it up. Scrambler grenades, all honesty, they're useless. I'll drink these, even though it's not really much of a help. Oh crap, this shotgun, good shape. It's gonna get in the way. That's more troublesome than anything. One thing I definitely appreciated in Human Revolution was that you can turn things around, rotate them to make them fit better. That was sorely needed. Oh boy. No. Well, we're still one space shy. Oh, this is tough. I do not... You know what? Oh, I'm gonna use that on, this. There we go. Now the GEP gun is ours. In all honesty, we're probably never going to use it. What? Oh well. In due time, we will have a really awesome melee weapon that I will need to make room for. Howdy, German. I'll talk to you in a moment. There's Jock. So everyone now knows that Paul is a terrorist. Obviously, shit's not gonna go well for him. And that surely puts a lot of suspicion on us. So damn you, Paul! I was doing so well. See, I don't understand how something can't fit here, right in this one slot. There's a weapon mod, so I can really just drop anything, use it, then pick the thing back up. Recoil, the weapon of the worst recoil is definitely the assault rifle, so investing in that would be wise. And that's everything. We can leave now. Hello, Gunther.
Mandoli has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of the airport.
Seems to be a trend.
It appears. I'm sure we can count on you.
I want to be the one to execute Lebedev.
Too late.
Some bad news.
Yes, of course. Congratulations, Agent.
Thank you.
Hey, about my brother.
A shame that we have to track down and kill one of our most advanced agents. At least we have one of you left.
Don't you think we should give Paul a chance to explain himself? He's been with UNATCO for years.
Only one thing can happen when you break your oath to the Coalition.
Is that so?
I will be truthful. I have requested the assignment of the Paul Denton assassination.
Did you? Did you really? Nope. Haha. That would be too fun. One thing you should observe there. I move so slow, this thing. Things that are classed as a heavy weapon, you need to upgrade your skill if you want to be able to move properly with it. I think we should save our skill points. Something better. We'll either do low tech or rifle next. Pistols, I'm probably not going to worry about too much. Alright, Jock, we're out of here.
Winter told me about Paul.
It's true. Paul's been working for the NSF.
This is gonna shake up the Coalition, JC. I don't know if you realized how important your brother was.
Coalition will recover. I'm not so worried about the Coalition.
UN officials will probably get involved. You'll have to keep your head down if you're gonna come through this in one piece. Sure you're ready to head back to base?
Roger, over.
I'm ready. Let's move out.
Get in.
Well, we're gonna have to see how UNATCO reacts to this. Surely they're gonna be a little more suspicious of us. He is our brother, after all. Brothers tend to work together. Before we head inside, let's pay another visit to the storage house here. 0451. Almost forgot it. Sabot rounds, always nice. What is this? Satcom UNATCO _001. Oh, wait. No. Well, I guess, this is open then? Sweet. There's nothing down here. Treachery. Well, we got some Sabot rounds. That'll help. Sabot rounds are an extra shotgun, a alternative ammo for shotguns.
Vanderlee's pleased that you followed orders. He wants to see you.
He can wait.
We got the news. Nobody really believes it.
Believe this, bitch.
You're just kidding around, right?
Nope. The Sabot rounds are a type of shotgun ammo that deals extra damage to armored enemies. And I don't mean like humans wearing armor, who'd actually do less damage to them just because the armor is not powerful enough. What I mean is it can take out things made of metal, basically. So bots, larger bots would be kind of not really immune to it, but definitely resistant. It would take a lot more than a few Sabot rounds to take them down, but smaller bots.
It's a question of who benefits society more. But who decides that? You? It's implicit. I think Paul just had a soft spot for the plague victims. Every human institution is like a pyramid. Those with ability are at the top. They're more important.
Maybe it's the foundation that's important. When the foundation's gone,
They make the decisions. They keep the machine running. Therefore, they must be protected first.
I'm not saying Paul was right.
It's basic tactics. Protect your command centers, your airstrips, your industrial zones.
It's just the rationing. Seems like the government could pay VersaLife to manufacture more.
Food for thought. Definitely two solid arguments between those fellows. One saying it's important that you protect the leaders first, since they are the ones... We don't even really need that. The leaders, since they are the ones who really control everything. They have to make sure... need to talk about that last mission. Well, that's a bit suspicious. Surely they're tracking our emails as readily as they're tracking our info link. Damn! It's gonna be excessive, but necessary. That's one reason it's good to have that. Don't have to waste lockpicks on things like that. Are you kidding me? There's someone on the other side of this frickin' door. Is there really a person there? Or is it just like an object?
Make it easy on
Uh-oh.
Where is he?
I think we have a problem. So it seems I actually damaged someone while opening that. And he's now on the other side of this door trying to get to me. And that's a bit of a problem. No one else is hostile right now. It's just guys on the other side of that door. So if we can avoid them, we'll be okay, but we're actually missing out on some important plot information there. That's not good. I do not appreciate that. Unfortunately, my last save was immediately after shooting that guy. The save before that is all the way back before we even got to the airport. So we're in a bit of a shit. Hopefully we can live. It seems like no one else is hostile. Hopefully that remains true.
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
I guess you got a better offer.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
I don't understand it myself, but we've got to go on. Is Manderley available?
Go right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss. Incidentally, I haven't been able to reach Jaime. If you cross paths, could you mention that Walton Simons is looking for him? I'm guessing he's in the break room.
I'll let him know.
I hope I didn't kill Jaime. I don't like this, guys. I really do not like this. I think what I'm gonna do, really, is just kind of wrap up this video, and then off screen I'm gonna reload and come all the way back to this point. Just because I really do not want to risk that I've killed someone important in that room. It's either Jaime or Walton Simons. Both of whom are very important. And as far as I know, there's no kind of like no-clip code to get through here and figure out what is really going on. What would happen if I just fired a shot? Jaime's chill. Alright, they're both okay. He's distressed, but...
I saw you listening in. Yes, it's true. I have augmentations like yours.
Don't you work down in Washington?
Actually, I'm the director of FEMA.
Sounds like you wouldn't have much use for physical augmentations.
You underestimate the demands of my work. We deal with every sort of natural and unnatural disaster you can imagine.
But you're the director. You work behind a desk.
Am I behind a desk right now? No, I'm not. That's because we have a situation here in New York. I got to my position because I can fix things. You will see shortly, because as you have probably noticed yourself, this agency is broken and needs an overhaul.
Indeed. Well, I'm glad neither of you are broken. But you will not talk to me. You're probably in fear mode right now, in spite of that smirk. That just means we're not really able to get any extra dialogue out of him, but he should be back to normal later. It's been my experience that if I accidentally harmed someone, things would go wrong, they would go hostile, but in the next occasion where I saw them, they would be fine. But as long as they're not hostile, I'm chill with that. Let's just see what kind of money we got here. $375, big dollars. We're gonna need that money. Actually, we probably won't, but it's nice to have it. Alright, bro, give me my blood money.
Objectives complete, sir.
Good, good. Here's your op bonus as usual, 1,000 for a flawless performance. You might be interested to know that your tenacity has impressed some very important people.
Glad to hear it.
To serve the coalition to the best of my ability.
They have high hopes for you, JC. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's what seems to be missing in your brother. I hope you'll understand why the Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
Activated what?
He's our enemy now. He's gone, JC. The Coalition wants you to understand that he's just another terrorist, like the ones that have died by your very hand this evening.
Can they really kill him? With the press of a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot Jock at the helipad. You'll need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC?
Yes.
It's critical that they trust you.
Critical. Well, we've got quite the demands on our hand. Need to impress the bureaucrats in charge of this fucking shit.
Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Oh, this
Weren't
braggart.
you scared?
Just trying to get laid. So Jaime's not here. You can give me an augmentation. EMP shield. Reduces damage from EMP attacks. I think the ballistic shield will be much more useful. I mean, we come into contact with bullets at a much greater frequency than we come in contact with EMP attacks. Using the mouse wheel is not my favorite thing to scroll through weapons, but do what you gotta do. I'm using the wrong keys again. Alright, so Alex wanted to talk to us. I guess we'll pay him a visit. I'll take that.
A lot of surprises this time. Paul, a terrorist. Wow.
Well, I took out his boss. I hope that changes his mind.
I wonder what it is he found out. Why he'd defect.
He thinks he has proof of a conspiracy.
Wild stuff, huh? I'd like to hear what he has to say. If you hear from him or if you find out where he is, don't worry about the info link. I'll erase the archives.
You think he's right?
Worth hearing him out. I've never known Paul to make a mistake.
Indeed. I'd like to know what he has to say as well. That's quite a shitstorm he dropped on us. This seems to be a bit lacking today. Oh well. I like how we don't have the opportunity to tell him, like, hey, someone's kind of hiding contraband in your office. You might want to look into that. Did I ever figure out what the code was to this? I don't think I did. Whatever, I got 18 multi-tools, it's chill. Alright, what do you have for me? And a lockpick. Much obliged. Now have equal number multi-tools and lockpicks. I really feel like they could have just combined those items. It's kind of superfluous to have them both.
How are you holding up?
Fine. I completed the mission objectives.
You were ordered to assassinate a man in cold blood. That must have been difficult.
Not if you pause for a second and think about who he was and what he stood for.
It's a shame when a difference of opinion gets somebody killed. That's all I have to say about that.
Every war is the result of a difference of opinion. Maybe the biggest questions can only be answered by the greatest of conflicts.
Let's hope not, or we're on the brink of another world war. Speaking of which, tell me what you need. I'll load you up.
We'll do darts. That's what we have the least of.
I'll take the tranquilizer darts for the crossbow.
A man of tactics. I like that.
Carter is one of my favorite characters. He's very true to his word. He doesn't.
No time to be messing around.
I know, mate.
You better leave that asinine behavior right here, soldier. It will get you killed.
So yeah, we are full up on buckshot. That wouldn't have helped us. Carter, he's very true to his word. Very honest, honorable man. He likes to get you thinking, but he also wants you to make your decisions for yourself. So, I think he's a really good passive teacher. Very philosophical man. Well, we have everything we need. Jaime is probably still not interested in talking. Nope, he's just chilling. That's that then. We are out of here. So we're going to Hong Kong. We're looking for a man named Tracer Tong. One of Paul's contacts. Oh, I should do some healing while I'm here. So I guess we're just trying to take out Paul's... What's the word? Sorry about that. Just Paul's, like, chain of contacts, really. To, I guess upset their whole network. Try to bring down anyone associated with the terrorists. But, my friends, that's gonna wait for next time. Hope you enjoyed this video. I can promise you, and that one commenter in particular, that heads are gonna roll in due time. Shots will be fired. And I will see you all later.